players are dead. And your turn's next.
Dare me to choose which one of you to kill.
Truth or Dare, or I'm sorry, Blumhouse's Truth or Dare, sorry, is about a group of quote-unquote friends who go on vacation to Mexico at the end of their college year. It's the last time they're going to have a vacation together. They end up going to a church thanks to this guy, and they end up getting stuck playing Truth or Dare, and apparently Truth or Dare, the game, is cursed by a demon. Okay. Where if you don't do the truth, you die. If you don't do the dare, you die. And you end up getting possessed and you just look like a drunk elf. Yeah. That's pretty much what this is. This was directed by Jeff Wadlow. And also, I think, co-written by him as well. And he's done some other things. I think it was like Wolf Creek. I think was what it was called, which was kind of like a precursor to this. Did Kick-Ass 2. Did the International Memoirs of Kevin James movie for Netflix or something like that. And then did Fantasy Island, which, boy, I don't like talking about that one. So when the trailer came out for this, I was just kind of going, what is this? This just looks so stupid. And then I caught it on TV, like a year later or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to sit down and watch this and just give it its own, just let it be what it is. So I watched it, and it kind of caught me off guard in the first 5 minutes, where it sets up this mystery of like, what is going to happen. So I think it does a good job at building it up, but then they introduce the main characters, and you don't care about any of them. These are just some of the worst people ever. Like, how are they friends? Like, why are they friends? So I hated all of them, and it also didn't help that when they get possessed, they all look like, I heard people say they look like a Snapchat filter, they look like Willem Dafoe, and then I heard like they look like a drunk elf or a high elf or whatever. And then I found out that it was inspired by a Snapchat filter. And I'm just like, that's not scary. I don't like it when horror movies use like modern day like technology or social media to try to be scary, because then the movie's just going to be like, it's going to be outdated in like a year. So like Friend Request, like that was all about Facebook, in some ways unfriended, because you had like Skype calls, and now nobody uses Skype anymore. It was kind of like MySpace. Back then it was a big deal, and now you're like, what is that? So this could have worked. It could have worked, but it decided to just be stupid and just be ridiculous. If you can't tell, I hated this movie. This was a bad movie. When I watched this movie, it gave me a migraine. But not as bad as Fantasy Island, which I'll talk about later. Eventually, when I get the sanity back, which will never happen. So this movie was just sucky. This was not a good movie. It wasn't scary at all. It was just terrible. It wasn't scary. It wasn't trying to be like, it wasn't trying to be, scary, but also it was kind of trying to be like over the top. It wasn't even trying to be that. It was just dumb. This was just a dumb movie. And, I don't get why people liked this when it came out. I don't get it. Like, I remember I saw this list of like top 10 horror movies that were totally either misunderstood or overlooked, and this was on that list. And I was like, what? Like, what? Like, no, this sucked. So yeah, this is hands down getting it terrible. It wasn't to the point where it was like unwatchable. It was just, this movie sucked. I didn't like it. So, so there you go. There's my review for Truth or Dare. I don't even think, if I was playing Truth or Dare, which I haven't played in like since elementary school, because I've grown up. Even if you dared me to watch this movie again, I would still like go, no, I'm good. I'm good. So there's my review for a movie based on a game when you played when you were in elementary school. So thank you very much for watching. Let me know what other movies and TV shows you want me to check out. I'll see you next time.